Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a little tutorial on this look right here. It is a purple, smoky, glittery, rose gold look. I really like it. It's pretty, sorry, I keep looking at myself there to try to describe it. It's very dramatic, it's very dark. It brings out that dark soul of mine. I'm just kidding, no. But yeah, it was really exciting to do it. I love the turnout. It did take me a while. I did it once. I was like, nope, I do not like it. So I started all over and I was like, yep, this is it. And for the glitter, we're using the Stila. They're called the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. I've been looking at so many videos and so many things online using this product, and I really wanted to use it and make a look with it. And so I went in and purchased one of them and see how I like it and stuff. So I did that. And then another thing that I'm really excited to show you guys is these little babies right here. These are from Morphe, and they're their new gold I guess collection, and I really wanted to get the whole thing. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 of them, which are like the ones that I use the most. Exactly the same as the other ones. I really like it when the top of like the brush is white. It just feel like it's like, okay, well now it's pretty dirty, it's time to wash it, and okay, now it's clean. So I like that. And this color gold, oh my god, I love gold, so I really like them. I tried getting the whole package, but when I went online, it was completely sold out. So I just got one of the ones that I use the most, and I really like them, like always. Really great Morphe brushes. So hope you guys enjoy this look, and if you want to know how to recreate this look, just keep on watching. So today we're going to start a little bit different. We're going to start with our eyes, and we're going to be priming them using the Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Concealer like always, and we're going to go ahead and blend it with a little sponge. And in order to set that, we're going to be using the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette, and we're going to use a color Stark all over our eyelids using the Y17 Morphe brush. So just to completely set all that concealer. And then we're going in using the color Zone and the brush Y17 in our crease, and also kind of getting it a little bit above the crease. And if you could see, this is in real time, so you could see how, and this is a little bit faster, so you could see how much I am blending. I am taking my time blending this in on the crease and just getting it in there right where I want it. So yeah, this look, I'll say for sure, definitely takes a lot more blending. So now we went in with E17 and the color Punk, and also make sure to remove any excess product from the brush. So just tap it somewhere to get the excess product out of it. And then this color is going to go also in the crease, and we're using a different brush just to get it a little bit more precise. This brush is a little bit smaller, so it's going to help us to get it. And you could see how slow I am at like putting in the product and blending it and looking and grabbing my eye and just making sure that it's right where I want it, that there's no harsh lines, that it's going in right, and make sure it's exactly where I want it. So just blend that color in until it's perfect. And then if you could see, I'm also going to be adding that same color, but you're going to add little by little so it's easier to blend. So you add a little bit of color and then you blend it, and you add a little bit of color and you blend it. So just that until it's like the exact amount of color that you want it. And with the complete clean brush, this is the M332. I'm going to use this just kind of to help me once again blend, make sure that there is no harsh lines. And even though after the complete makeup look was set, I felt like I needed to blend it more, but guess what? Nobody's gonna judge here, so yeah. So then I felt like I couldn't really see what was going on, and I was like, you know what, I need to do my eyebrows. So I went in and did my eyebrows like always, using the Ardell brow pomade in medium brown, and I'm using the R45 to do that. And then here I'm just going back again, blending a little bit, adding a little bit more product because I felt like I needed it once I was done with my eyebrows. So now we're going in with Stila Magnificent Metal Glitters and Glow, and I was so excited to use this. And we're going to use this on just, oh, and it's in the color Rosegold Retro. And then we're just going to use this with the applicator and just going to get it all in the center of our eyelid. And then just get it in there however much you want. And you really have to be pretty fast at working with this product before it dries. And I felt like the easiest way to get this to blend was with the fingers. I tried it with the brush and everything, and I still go in right now with another brush, but the fingers are the best way to kind of blend it. And if you see too, I take my time blending that. And then now I'm going in with a brush to make sure that is done. And you can see it's kind of drying out, so the glitter, it is now starting to move around. And then I just went back again with that same brush that we were using that purpley color with, just to blend that in a little bit and get that little glitter that moved around. And then I'm just gonna go in more just in the middle of my eyelid, just in the center, just to get a little bit of more glitter, because I blended it and I felt like it didn't look as glittery as it did at the beginning. So I went in and just added a little bit more in the center. Then I'm going in with an accent brush, and this is from Real Techniques, just to move the glitter around a little bit. And at this time, it was already kind of dry, so any really movement I was doing, the glitter would go everywhere. So yeah, looking good. Let it dry, and then we can go and move on with the rest of our face. So I'm going to go in with the Bioderma makeup remover. I love this remover. Super, super good, and it's perfect. It doesn't make my eyes cry. So we're just going to go in and go clean up the eye look, so just making like a sharp line. And then so now, like always, we're going in with my Makeup Forever Step 1 primer. I love this primer. I make sure that I just put it wherever I feel like my face needs it, like where my pores are the biggest, which is around my nose. And now we're going in with the Hourglass Seamless Foundation Stick. I've been loving it so much. I've been using it every day. And now we're going in with the Tatcha Gold Camellia Beauty Oil. And I was so happy when I got this, but damn, was this an expensive product. But I use it sometimes to put it after my foundation, like right before blending the foundation, just because the foundation, I feel like it might be a little too dry for my skin, and this kind of helps it so it doesn't look dry on my skin. And I'm going in blending my foundation with the Morphe Y6. So once that is nice and blended, we are going in and move on to use concealer. And I couldn't find my regular size one, so I had to go back and use my little travel size. But it's the same thing, same color, so it worked. So we're just going to put this on the under eye and our nose, a little bit on the middle of the forehead, on the cupid's bow, or above the cupid's bow, and our little chin. And then just go again and blend that out with the sponge. So once that is all nice and blended out, and this usually goes where you want, the areas that you want to highlight in your face. So once that is nice and blended, then we're going to go in with our Mercier translucent powder. And the reason why I'm laughing is because I feel like in every single video, I just drop the powder for no damn reason. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and set wherever we put the concealer, and we're going to set it with this translucent powder. And then afterwards I was like, you know what, let's bake the under eye. So I went back and baked the under eye for a couple minutes, and meanwhile I went in and then did the rest of my face, and I used the NARS powder foundation with the Morphe G7, and just get it all over the face besides where we are baking. Next, I went in with a bronzer, and this is the MAC bronzing powder in the color Refined Golden, and I'm using a Morphe Y8 brush, and I used this one, and I was like, I kind of don't like it. I wanted it because it has a little bit of glitter, and I wanted the glitter, but the color, I felt like it looked too orange, and I was like, no. And so later on, I do not show it, but I did go back with my Too Faced Medium Deep Matte Bronzer, and added that. And so now what I'm gonna do, I love doing this, is I go in with the Morphe $4.59, and then again with the translucent powder to clean out that bronzer, and I kind of make it like a sharper bronzer, kind of like to make it stick out and be like, yeah, cut you, bitch. Anyway, sorry. So now we're gonna go back with Punk, and in the brush M432, and this is for our under eye, and we're gonna just get this one pretty close to our waterline. So don't worry about this one blending it right now. We're gonna go ahead and with a different color and blend it. So just get it all over that bottom line, pretty close to the waterline. And in order to blend it, we're gonna go in with the color Zone and a brush M149. And so now you're gonna go a little bit where that other color was and a little bit below, just to kind of smoke that bottom, and it's not a harsh line. And it looks good, it looks good. And for our brow bone, we're gonna use the Sigma concealer. This is probably like the only other brush that I use that is not Morphe. And we're using the MAC Shroom. You know, this is one of my favorite colors or eyeshadows to highlight the brow bone. And we're also using a little tiny bit in the inner eye. So now we're going to go in with Bobbi Brown Pastel Peach with a Y4 Morphe brush and put that all over those beautiful faces. And to highlight, we're using the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette, Champagne Glow, and the color Champagne Pop. And we're using a Y13, and I love this brush. I don't think I've ever used like a brush like this to like put my highlight. I've always used a different one, and I really liked it. I felt like maybe the other brush that I was using was taking too much of the product, and this one was just like a bajam, there's your glitter. So we're gonna use that also in our nose, in the point of our nose, on our Cupid's bow, and a little bit on top of our brow. I really like that. So then we're gonna go in with the small coat of mascara using the MayBelline Colossal Volume Express in the color black. This is one of my favorite everyday mascaras to use. So we're going to go in with the small coat of that because we're going to go in with the lashes, and we're using Lilly lashes. Mykonos. I'm not sure how to say this name, but I'll link it down below, but it's Mykonos or something like that. And yes, I use tweezers, and I know a lot of people use tweezers, but if you don't have a lot of experience putting eyelashes, this might be a little too dangerous for your eyes. But the reason why I like using tweezers, it's just because they're small, and I feel like it's easier and more precise to get in there. So for the lips, we're using Colourpop, and this is in the color, we're using a lip from Colourpop in the color Mink. And at first I was like, should I, or should I go with a more like lighter? And I was like, you know what, no, I'm just gonna go with this one. So that's it, and then we're just gonna go ahead and use a setting spray to set our whole makeup and let it dry. And now we're gonna go ahead and dry that hair because I just took a shower, and do something to it so it looks better. So this is it, guys. Hope you guys like the look. Just a little, I guess, review on the Stila. I like it, but you really have to work real quick with it, or else right when it starts to get dry, the glitter gets all over. And if you see, it's still like there's still glitter going on where the purple eyeshadow is at, and I've been going kind of with the brush that I used to use the purple shadow and just kind of dust it out. That's just because it's pretty close to my crease, so when I close my eyes it kind of gets there. But if you work pretty fast with it, it's perfect. I really like it. It's super glittery, like sparkle every day. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Now I'm probably gonna go run some errands like this, or probably gonna take it off. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.